Hello and welcome to another Make Tech Happen video. In today's video, I'll be taking you through the steps to install OpenSSH Server on your Ubuntu server. We will also cover how to customize your SSH port. So let's get started. So for this video, we're going to be using the virtual machine that we created in a previous video. In that video was just a simple guide on how to set up a virtual machine to run your Ubuntu server on. We are running Ubuntu Server 18.04.1 long-term support. So we're going to start this up. I'll drop a link in the description of this video for the previous video on how to set up the server if you're interested. Okay, so once the server has started up, you can log in. Okay, once you're logged in, with this specific version of Ubuntu, the 18.04.1, OpenSSH Server comes pre-installed. If you're using a different version of Ubuntu and it is not installed, you can simply run the sudo apt-get install OpenSSH-server command. Hit enter, enter your password, and this is obviously just checked for an update as it is already installed. Otherwise it would have installed now. Once it's installed, we can check that it is running by checking service SSH status, and we'll see that it is active and running. So what we can do now is we can edit the config file to customize the port that we can connect through. So for this we will need to use a text editor. You can use your choice of text editor. For this video I'm going to be using Nano, and the config file is located in etc/ssh/sshd_config. So we'll hit enter. Then I'm just going to exit out here. What you want to do is the config file requires administrative privileges to edit. So just add sudo to the beginning of your command before editing. So we'll edit again, and you'll see here that I've already edited this. In the beginning it will be hashed out. So all you do is you scroll down to port, remove the hash, and then change it from 22, which will be the default, to whatever you want. So I'm using 2222. When you are done, you can hit Control O to write out. You can hit enter to keep the same name, and then Control X to exit. And now that we've changed the port, we need to restart the service. So to restart the service, you can simply type service space SSH space restart. If it says authentication failed, you can just add sudo service SSH restart, and it should have now restarted. So now we can check the status again. Service SSH status, and you'll see that it is running again. So we will test that this is working by trying to SSH into the server using a terminal emulator. So what I'm first going to do is just check what is the IP address of the server. So we'll run a ifconfig, and we'll see here that the IP address is 192.168.193.14. So we can minimize the virtual machine. I'm going to use PuTTY, which is my choice of terminal emulator, and we're going to use an SSH connection. We're going to connect to 192.168.193.14, and our port will need to be 2222. So we'll select open. We'll get a prompt here saying that the server's host key is not cached in the registry. This will always happen when you're connecting to a new machine for the first time. So you select yes. You can log in as, so I'm going to use my login details. And I am logged in. So as simple as that. You have installed OpenSSH Server, customized the port, restarted the service, and you can also use the status to check the status. You can stop it, you can start it, and you can restart it. And that's it for OpenSSH Server setup. So if you like this video, you can give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. I'll be releasing videos often. And if you have any questions or concerns regarding this video, please feel free to leave a comment in the comment sections below, and I will attend to it. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day.